What's up, guys? It is Gray, aka the Hokage, and today we got My Hero because it's Monday, so it's My Hero Mondays. You know how it is. If you've been here a while, you know the drill. And of course, we got the, whoops, nope, there we go. Oh, over here we got the manga pulled up so we can read it live. I mean, I've already read it. Obviously, it's a review, so we just kind of skim through and I talk about things as they happen in real time in the manga. So yeah. This week is pretty cool. We learn some stuff, and I'm gonna assume the title's clickbait. So, you know, does it really happen? Who knows? Who knows? Such easy. Anyway, start us off. Shigaraki starts off describing that everyone that the quirk search saw stays. So that's pretty unfortunate. And he's looking for Deku and his weakness, blah, blah, blah. Whoops. Here we go. Sorry about the over here. I don't... We got a nice little picture of Aizawa and a cat. Just great. I love it. And Endeavor's like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's me. Let me know if he suddenly changes course because we moved. He's like, I'm not going to... Endeavor's like, I'm not going to waste my time thinking about... And then a couple things happen. So, Shigaraki lands, shoves his head in the ground, like, just looks over where Deku is, and then changes course. Why'd they give Shigaraki a dump truck? I just want to know. And Deku's like, what is he doing? And he changes course. He goes, whoosh, you know, he changes course. And then Endeavor's like, hey, he's on his way. And then Shigaraki's like, they keep communicating. That's annoying. Communicate with your team. Get on comms. Endeavor's like, hey, he's on the direction. And then in his head, he's like, I can't believe Midori is actually like luring this guy away. Like, because obviously Endeavor doesn't understand one for all. So he'll probably figure it out though, because you know he's the Batman of this universe. Deku's like, why are you following me? And Bakugo's like, hey, I'm here to protect you. I'm the only one who knows without like a long-winded explanation. And then he's like, you don't think you're the main character? And I'm like, sorry, Bakugo, I've got bad news, buddy. And he blames himself for All Might still. He wants revenge for Shigaraki for kidnapping him. And he talks about how, like, he's having trouble keeping up, but, like, he's not going to surpass him. Blah, 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 some development stuff. It's cool. You know, I guess. Bakugo's cool. I like Bakugo. And then Shiggy uses Air Force and disrupts radio waves. So he not only blasts super far away, but he also takes out everyone's radios, which you see in this panel. Burnin. That's her name. Burnin. He's like, oh, my radios. That's my phone. I'm so sorry. It's like, oh, my earpiece is going haywire. And she's right in front of him. And then this is the panel that I'm probably used for the thumbnail. Where they're getting dissolved. It's not real, but like it's the fear of what could happen. He almost killed them both right there, if not for what happens next. He's like telling me I need to have the fear of death, and then he's like, hey, give me that quirk, buddy. And then we see a little like pachoo, and that's Gran Torino, who's saved them like 45 times now with his super speed. This guy's got to die. I think this guy's gonna die right here. I'm gonna be honest. We'll talk about that at the end. He's like, don't discount the heroes, blah, blah, blah. You guys, I figured out that, like, you know, Shigaraki was coming for, and I figured it was for you. And then the dragon shows up. I'm still a little unclear of what happens here, because it looks like he touches her. But then, like, did he dissolve that? Like, is her arm gone? Like, I don't think so. And then you see someone talking about, like, was that Midori and Bakugo? Why are they here? Is he targeting them? It's Aizawa. He's talking about Crust, how he sacrificed himself. And then it shows that guy whose name I don't remember, but he's the one that turned into the shadow man whose name I also am not remembering because he hasn't been in the story for a while. Kuro something, I think. It doesn't matter. And then we got a really sweet panel. He's like, don't touch my students. And then Jiraiya's like, you are pretty cool, Eraserhead, which is a shout out to the first time they met, and he said that to Eraserhead. My hat is just going somewhere else right now. And that's it. That's the chapter. Sweet chapter. So things to talk about. Big things. So beginning of the chapter, all the quirks that he gets, out of all the development they've had, he gets them until they were taken. So all of his quirks are like fleshed out, assumingly. We have blah, blah, blah. He searched for him and never realized that Bakugo gets in development. He almost kills them both. So this is what I'm talking about. I don't know about the Dragon Lady. Whatever. I'm pretty confident Gran Torino's probably going to die here. However, if someone else is going to die, it might be Aizawa. Because who's the biggest problem for the plot forever? It's going to be Aizawa. The reason I don't think he will die just yet is because his thing with the Shadow Man is hasn't done yet with his old friend. You know, the whole definitely not Obito plot line that's happening. I'm actually going to look it up right here live while I talk about other stuff. Nope, that's Hurricane. Oh, don't look that up. Definitely don't look that up. Kurogiri! That's what his name is, Kurogiri. I could edit that out, but well, you do what you gotta do. Kurogiri. The whole Kurogiri thing has been wrapped up, and I feel like Aizawa's gonna be central to that, so I don't think he's gonna die. He could. I definitely see a world where he dies here because of his quirk is like the biggest hindrance to the plot ever. But it also might be the only out for Shigaraki at this point. So I'm pretty confident the 75% complete thing is going to come into play here soon because you just can't beat Shigaraki right now. You can't. Like, I don't even think Prime All Might could beat Shigaraki right now, if I'm being honest with you. He's just all for one, but with an insane additional quirk that is decay. So I have no clue how they could beat him, especially with these ragtag group of like Endeavor and, I just don't think they could do it. He could basically ignore Endeavor's attacks. The only one who's a real threat to him is Aizawa. So I wouldn't be surprised if he dies. Or maybe not dies, but gets his quirk taken away. That makes the most sense, actually, now that I think about it. In fact, I'm almost going to predict that. I think Aizawa's going to get his quirk taken away. Gran Torino very well might die. Gran Torino's already old. So, like, him dying isn't a huge deal. It would be a big impact on Deku, which is what we need. Because Deku still needs a reason to hate Shigaraki, because he really doesn't right now. Like, he doesn't, obviously he knows he's bad, he wants to save the world. But, like, other than that, he's just like a guy, he's just being a hero. It's not personal for him yet, right? Shigaraki didn't do anything to All Might. Yet. I think that's what's going to do it. And I think Aizawa's probably going to lose his quirk. I thought it was going to be Endeavor. I don't think so anymore. It still could be, but I think Aizawa is almost for sure going to lose a quirk, and then Eri is going to be the key and save everyone, and it's going to be great. Overall, pretty sweet chapter, in my opinion. No complaints here. I'm going to give it... Did I give the last one an 8 out of 10? God damn it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. My life is a joke, and so am I. I think I gave last time an 8 out of 10. I'm going to give this one another 8 out of 10. These are some amazing chapters. I love this so much. It feels short, man. It feels so short. When the anime gets to this. In fact, I'm just going to take that screenshot right now. So I have to make the thumbnail after this. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for me. If you enjoyed this chapter, leave a like. Or if you didn't even read the chapter and you're just here for me, leave a like too, because I appreciate that. Subscribe if you want more Bleach, My Hero, sometimes Dragon Ball content, because we do it as often as we can. And maybe more. Maybe in the next, probably not anytime soon, but in the next couple, maybe like long term years, like maybe when I'm out of school, I'll have more time. And maybe I'll be able to do more content. I do want to pick up another chapter. Not another chapter, another series, maybe Dr. Stone or something. I do want to read more and do more stuff like this. So, long-term stuff. Anyway, I have another channel, check out in the description. I do Bumble Games, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. I will see all of you guys. Stay safe out there, first of all. Drink water. Drink your water. And stay safe out there. I will see all of you next time. Thank you all for watching. I messed up the order on that, but anyway, peace.